Ladies and gentlemen, the next man that's coming, we stood hair and eye waters right there inside the viewing center, not knowing that the miracle would happen and Manchester United will win. I wish I had filmed some of the proceedings, but how does it feel? Seeing what we call those late, absolutely late drama.
Basically, it's a miracle. This as in I witnessed Nottingham Forest, but this is a different thing entirely, because we are the point of nothing was working. It was gambling, keep bringing out defenders and bringing in attackers, which was a big risk against a Brentford team that was waiting on the break. And time kept flying like as if a bird with wings, and it did something right by bringing in McTominay. And here we are. But I've walked out from the sport. I was just waiting for the whistle to come in, and this is amazing.
I'd like to ask. This is one question that a lot of Manchester United fans will probably avoid. Some would also be open to it. Two questions at least. Is it time to bench Marcus Rashford?
Obviously, he has not been living up to expectation. I mean, I'm an ardent fan of Rashford. And I definitely understand what the coach is doing. He knows what Rashford can do. He can deliver at the nick of time. Like what Tommy did today. These are things that Rashford can bring to the table on the table. But unfortunately, there has not been hope and doing. So it's a normal thing for a coach. If you are bringing a player and he's not giving what you expected, you are meant to bench him. It's important now. You need to get himself back. At least, basically now, there's going to be a break. Maybe after being called up for national call-ups, he needs to work on himself and get himself back. He needs to be more of a team player. There are some selfish things indeed in a couple of games in which I against Crystal Palace. There are some games he needed to pass. He passed. He didn't. When he was meant to shoot, he was passing slowly. His moves were so heavy. His feet were heavy. His moves were heavy. So I think it's a normal thing to bench him because there are some other options on the flank. You have a Pelestri, you have an Hannibal, you have a Garnacho that is in form. So many other players that can play this role perfectly. Why not bench him, man? Maybe until when he gets his feelings and his mojo back, basically.
When he gets his mojo back. But can we look at it now? Over time, how difficult is it for Rashford to play with Højlund or play off Højlund, as the case might be?
I'm a professional person in my field. I hate the fact that when people try to water down the flaws of a player just because another player is in the team. Højlund, I can tell you, is a natural striker. It's a natural good scorer. It's a blessing. He's young. He's just 20 years. It's a blessing to Manchester United. Rashford has been a wonderful player from the flank. Put him in 11 in the place perfectly. Put him in second, in 7, because he has the edge of moving the ball and he can cut in. So this thing has been things he can do. That should not have been a problem for players like Rashford. If they put you to play a centre 9 or a behind a striker, or they put you to 11 or 7 to play, Rashford functions perfectly from that point. But
can we say that he's losing his confidence? Can we say that his confidence is waning for whatever reason? Not just form. You know, it's a different than when you're off form. It's a different than when you're off form and also having that confidence issue.
Rashford doesn't have confidence issue. He's just not in his A game. He's just not getting it. Unfortunately, the team is not really doing well too. We had a lot of injury crises. So looking behind, you are looking at some defenders and wondering. It tells on our DMs, on our midfielders. They don't have more confidence in attacking so much. So they are overworking themselves because they have to look forward and track back to assist the defenders because of the injury crisis we have. Rashford can never have what we call inferiority complex or anything against any player. It's just that he's not just in form. He's not in form, and it's expected of the coach to bench him when we have an option, because we are like 3 consecutive games at home now. We almost lost this. We used to have made it the 3 consecutive game that we have lost at home. Old Trafford is becoming new battleground.
Old Trafford, like someone said Old Trafford is now becoming an amusement park. But one final question on this one. What do you think, with the international break coming, it gives managers a chance to relax, see things from a different perspective, tension, sweat is a bit minimal. What do you think Erik ten Hag needs to do with the advantage of the international break? It gives you almost 2 weeks to prepare. So what do you think he needs to do?
This result is a good one for him because it will have been a very long 2 weeks because the banter will not stop. They will banter him till we resume. Just like what happened when we had the break. They banter us till we resume. And psychologically, it affects the coach, of which that people really expected much from. Firstly, what I would advise him is there's a level you swear an allegiance to a player to, and you just have to remove the glasses and see the sun that it is yellow. Onana needs to sit. Onana needs to sit. Rashford needs to sit. I've seen Hannibal play. I've seen Pelestri play. I've seen Ghana.
But we have not seen your reserve goalkeeper play.
We have not seen him. And all these boys I've mentioned, they are doing well. I've seen the footage of Pelestri. If I want to rate Pelestri and Anthony playing from the flank, right, the right flank, I'll pick Pelestri anytime. As I first told you, Anthony kills attack. So I'm happy that he had an injury and he had to wait. It gives us the point to bring in new players. If he wants to succeed, he just needs to man up and take the big decision. We have been losing games. So if you bring the other keepers and we lose the game, we have been losing games. It's not a new thing. Onana needs to get his confidence back. Rashford needs to get his mojo back. Some players need to sit down while they watch other players that are hungry. We are going nowhere.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Wembley, they're saying that Onana needs to sit and Eric Ten Hag needs to man up. Let's see what the international break will do for the team. Keep it locked down, don't go away. This is Winnie's Book.
Either way, to the point.
Hey!